Just delivering to this house, you guys. Look at the size of those peace lilies. And this staghorn fern is amazing. Look at these pothos going up this tree. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. That's probably really loud. Let me go ahead and shut that off for a minute. Okay, that's better. I'm using my dehydrator as my heater. That's all I've got right now. And it works. It works great, actually. Almost too great sometimes. All right, so I showed you guys last time that my plants had gotten sick when I was sick. And I was supposed to be doing some work out here that did not get done because we have been so busy. We have not had a day to just hang around the house and get things done. So I came home. I'm sorry, I don't know where I'm going. I need to show you this plant. So I came home and I'm gonna try to get things done, at least some things done today, because some of my plants, they need my help. So I came out here the day before yesterday and realized that my little octopus arm grow light thing had given out on me. I've had it for less than a year, but it was last December. And so the lights stopped working, which meant all of my propagations in these containers were getting zero light for at least a couple of days, I'm assuming. So I've got to figure out a situation with that. And this, I showed you guys my Anisonii that was getting yucky leaves on it. After putting the dehydrator in here, the soil is drying out a bit, but it's still, like, I can still feel the moisture. So I really think I need to repot this. I don't want to have to cut back all my leaves, but it just looks so unattractive right now. Not that that's the big, that's not the main concern, is how it looks, unless it looks unhealthy, which it does, but yeah, so I need to do something with that. And then I showed you guys also how my peace lilies were doing so much better since treating them with the peroxide and water mixture. And then I came in and, excuse the mess, but I came in and there were how many leaves like this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves that look like this. And it was very droopy. You know how dramatic peace lilies can be when they get thirsty. So I cut off all but this one last yellowing leaf. I'm just going to wait for it to go a little more. And gave it a good drink of water. Bounced right back. And I'm hoping that the yellow leaves was just a sign of stress and being thirsty and not some kind of new disease that I need to battle. And then in my terrarium, there were the bacteria spots. No, fungal spots. Fungal? Bacteria? I can't remember. On some of my Mandula pothos leaves. So I've come in, I've taken all the affected leaves off. And I am now going to spray or just get some of that peroxide water mixture in here to keep anything from happening again. I don't know if you guys know much about Mandula, but I feel almost like this is 2 plants in one, maybe like Glacier and Mandula. I don't know, give me your opinions. Yeah, and then I noticed a spot on my rainbow vine right there. It's like a purple spot. I don't know what that is, but it's new. I don't like it. But I do have like roots for the first time. Sorry, I'm at a very awkward angle right now. Roots. I'm gonna go ahead and take that leaf off just because I don't know what it is and I don't want to risk anything. So yeah, roots on the bottom. I was gonna have it climb the wall, but it wants to root in here, so I'm fine with that. This is such a pretty plant. And then several other plants, namely my marantas, were extremely thirsty. My alocasias were very thirsty, so they've all gotten drinks. And this guy's looking lovely. Is this a lemon lime? Does anybody know? Because it's just labeled green. Prayer plant. And then my variegated. Oh no, I'm seeing some spots on this guy. All the leaves were closed up and it was drooping like it was so very thirsty, but it came back. I'm excited. And then this, I don't know what's going on here. Let me see if I can get some. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's very dry. I just answered my own question. This was fine, and then I came in and it's mostly brown, but this is very dry. I was thinking it was a rotting situation. No, it's definitely a thirsty situation. So I need to remedy that. And then I was at Lowe's the other day and I picked this guy up, this very sad looking Philodendron Prince of Orange. It was only 12 bucks. And I really thought when I got to the register that the lady working there would offer me some kind of discount because, I mean, look at this thing. I mean, this looks okay, but that is, you know, it's rotting. So this dirt is just sopping wet. And there were like 2 others that were even worse than this, but so I need to get that in another pot with some drier soil. So I think that's where we're gonna start, but I'm noticing, oh my gosh, there's so much work to do out here. Noticing some signs of distress on my rattlesnake. I separated my plant out and it had the same fungal issues. I think I think the first video on this channel I showed you guys that I had done that and I thought they were doing better, but I'm noticing some issues on that one. So I need to treat that. But yeah, for right now, I think I'm going to start with repotting my Prince of Orange because I had a Prince of Orange when they first like came out and it was in a little, I don't know, 2-inch. Is that what they're called? The little tiny pots. And I had no idea what I was doing and I killed it. And I paid, what, $10 for the little tiny one. So to get that one for 12 bucks was a much better deal. So I want to repot that, make sure I don't kill it. And yeah, so let's just start there. Okay, I got my spray bottle to work again, so I can just spray these guys, which is great. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but I think I've got moss coming back to life and regrowing. Those little green sprigs there. I'm seeing it all throughout. I know that you can regrow or rejuvenate or whatever you call it, sphagnum moss. I haven't done it yet. I wasn't trying, but I'm pretty sure that's what's happening right there, and I think that's pretty cool. I had this little piece lily growing in this jar with like in water, but I think I'm gonna transfer it into the terrarium. It might be a little happier in there. All right, that's gonna be its new home. Get this light put back on top. I'm getting myself distracted. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a mic because in order for me to move this camera far enough away that you can see what I'm doing, you're not gonna be able to hear me. I just don't talk loud enough. So here is my Prince of Orange and his baby. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and separate them out because why not? More chance of survival rate or something like that. Ooh. Maybe I'll put one in sphagnum moss and one in soil. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. So I've got 3 different size pots here. This is the biggest, which is pretty much the same size as that. And then I've got another one here and one more small one. So I guess I won't need both of those if I'm gonna do one in sphagnum moss, but I will need some sphagnum moss, which is way over there. So we'll start with this one. Oh, I also need something so I don't make a mess. Oh, I also have this pot. I've got to make more decisions. I'm gonna lay some paper towels down just so I don't make too much of a mess. Not that it matters, truly. And I'm gonna start, ugh, it's so wet in here. Yeah. All right, Let's pull these guys apart or out. Oh, look at it. Oh my goodness. That's just like mud. It looks like all the roots were just growing around the top and on the top of the soil. Oh, looky. This is how wet it was. It was so wet that it started growing moss. Now you know you gotta have a wet environment for that. Oh, the roots are very small. I don't really know what the roots of this plant are supposed to look like. I don't know if they're supposed to be chunky or what. It's like a disc. All the roots around here, and this root system is from this guy. It's the little guy right here. Should I separate it out, or should I just give it better soil? The root system definitely does not need to go in a bigger pot. I think I'm gonna separate it. Maybe, oh gosh, maybe not. All right, I might need to chop some of these roots just to get it unattached from the other guy. Wow. Oh no. That makes sense. They had it growing in one of those little, what do they call them now? Death cages or something? I kind of want to save this moss though. One of those little you know what I'm trying to say, right? Those little plugs. Okay. Had it growing in those plugs. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, this guy's root system is just nothing. So that's just dirt and part of the plug. So he's gonna go into a smaller pot. Maybe this one. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. I'm gonna put some of the soil back into the bottom, and then I'm gonna put the drier soil on top. That way at least there's some moisture in there. All right, there we go. There's the papa, and I'll water. Yeah, I'll water it in a little when I'm done here. And then this guy has a bigger root system than his dad, so I do need to get him out of the plug though. That's probably another reason those roots are so fine. I think maybe this one, because I don't know, I just feel like it's too big for that. All right, we're just gonna go with that then. I don't know that I'm going to get too much else today in this video because I just got a message that my boyfriend's home. So I'm gonna go hang out with him, but I think I was just gonna sit right there. I will finish doing what I need to do. Oh, I don't have a day off until Saturday. I've worked 6 days a week for 3 weeks now at work, and like I said, we've been so busy with things here too, not here, but family stuff and church, stuff like that, that we haven't had any time to really do anything that we need to do around the house. And I don't know, I mean, I think most of these issues could probably wait till Saturday when I get off work, because I only work till 12 on Saturdays. Like I said, my Adenisonii, the soil seems to be drying. I don't know, maybe I'll just pull it out real quick and give it some dry soil further down in the pot or something, because I just don't want to lose that plant. It's like one of my favorite plants. I've seen them in stores again here lately, but I think the ones I'm seeing in the stores are wide form and maybe mine's narrow. I'd like to have one of both, but all right. So father and son are complete. And maybe I won't water them in just yet because the soil around their roots was, I don't know. As you can tell, I'm no expert here. I think I'm gonna cut this leaf off. No, I'm not. Just transplanted it. I don't want to do anything else to stress it out. So there is number 2. All right, real quick. Put these guys in some higher light. No, I gotta water them first. Let me grab my Anisonii. We're gonna give it some drier soil. I did just spray it with my peroxide water spray as well, just to be sure. I don't know how to do this without having to repot all over again. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Because it has already started drying off so much just with my dehydrator running for one night, I'm gonna leave it in here. Tomorrow when I get home, I'm gonna come check on it. If it's not more dry than it is this evening, then I'll get it out of its pot. Yeah, I think that's what I do because it looks okay. I think it'll be okay. And I will be back with you guys tomorrow when I come back to check on my Anisonii. And then hopefully I can wrap the video up, but if not, I'll wrap it up Saturday when I get off of work. So, have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, we're back out here. Let me turn my heater off. Okay, I told you I wasn't sure when I was going to be able to make it back out here. It's Saturday now. I did come check on my Anisonii. Let me show you what you're working with, and let me tell you what I'm going to do. So the soil has dried out a considerable amount, which is really good. However, the damage is it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's bad enough that I think, because it's acting like it's thirsty now, I think I'm going to chop the affected leaves back. I have lots of new leaves coming in. Just all over the plant, and some new growth points I'm seeing down there. So I think I'm going to take back the affected leaves and feed it and leave it in the soil that it's in. So like I said, I have the day off today, which is awesome. I'm so excited. And I've been out here for a little while cleaning and rearranging. And I've got a few of my plants that have been struggling a bit that I want to stick inside of my terrarium here. And then I've got some other things I need to do. But none of that is going to go in this video because this video is already long enough. And so I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye, close this video out, and I'll probably start another video right after this one showing you guys how I cut back the Anisonii, maybe showing you putting these plants in the terrarium. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me in the plant room today. I hope I see you in the next video. Have a good day, guys. Bye.